So it's definitely going to be an exciting battle in the FIA Karting Academy Trophy. There's no two ways about that. We're going to see some spectacular racing from them. The man who is best poised to take the lead of the championship fight coming out of this weekend as it stands is probably Salim Hanna, who is there currently in 6th in the overall rankings, pole position for this coming qualifying heat, and 2nd in the standings coming into this weekend. So he definitely has a good chance of it. Let's see what the Colombian from pole position can do. Besides Salim Hanna is Maciej Gladys, already a winner this weekend. David Walter and Nicolas Rus, Leo Robinson of Algeria and Nicolas Ambiado of Chile. Then Renaud Franco, championship leader, Luca Neuenschwander of Brazil, Leon Zelenko and Mark Kastelich, Augustin Bernier and Leon Ochiai.
Then for the back we have Alexander Skelchen, Darius Babayona, Luca Fluccia, Matej Konic, Saul de Colombres, Tyler Robinson, Ludwig Franzen, Kanaka Kuzadzi, Emil Gerdrum and Matej Bruce. 22 drivers on track, an 8-lap race, the last one for those two groups after the last race of the morning. As we have everybody in, but it seems by the look of it that Salim Hanna is not appearing on our screen yet. Easy with us on track for the warm-up lap in the formation of the grid. This will be a rolling start once again.
I can't see him. That's baffling. Is Salim Hanna not out on circuit? I can't believe it. The man who's supposed to be pole position, Salim Hanna, is not there. The Colombian is not on the front row of the grid. So the 517 Maciej Gladys is alone on the front row. That is devastating for the Colombian. So he is not going to be taking up his position in pole. The man's 2nd in the point standings. So that is dramatic as you like. And that's going to drop him out of contention to take the lead of the Karting Academy Trophy. Are we going to go racing first time of asking? We certainly are. And away we go. A great start from the pole sitter Maciej Gladys as he now jumps through into the lead, trying to fend off from David Walter. And the field tucks its way through turn 2. Walter not quite able to stretch in front of Maciej Gladys, but already there are some hungry drivers lining up for a bid to move further forward. 3rd position, that is Nicolas Rus, the South African, holding on to his early advantage as they stretch their way through turn 4. A couple of drivers going a little bit wide at the hairpin, but everybody's kept it on the road. But what a dramatic turn of events. There is no Salim Hanna in this one. He will not take the start. Oh, a little bit of fisticuffs into the braking zone for the hairpin, and somehow everybody is still on all 4 wheels and still pointing in the same direction.
And here we go, Maciej Gladys, a good start indeed, leading the way in the opening lap. I was checking about Salim Hanna actually, but didn't see any information quite yet. This is worth asking what happened to him. Unfortunately, the young Colombian driver unable to take part in this last qualifying heat. Will he be there for the final? Well, this is worth checking during lunch break, but nothing yet on social media, unfortunately. Maciej Gladys, the leader, with just 0.2 of a second in front of David Walter, putting the pressure on the leader right now. Nicolas, and there's a change for the lead already with David Walter diving through in turn number 3 and taking the leadership of this race. David Walter, your new leader, in front of Maciej Gladys, with Nicolas Rus, the young South African, who came close actually to do the same, but the door was immediately shut by Maciej Gladys in 2nd, but not for long as he goes through again. Nicolas Rus takes 2nd place, and watch out for Nicolas Ambiado. Can he actually try to imitate his rival? It's not happening quite yet as Maciej Gladys is forced to go defensive.
Ambiado is going to make his launch now on the inside and get into 3rd place. He's been threatening to be this fast all through the weekend. He was quickest in 2 of the practice sessions leading up to this weekend's races. So Nicolas Ambiado is finally unlocking that pace that we saw from him on Friday morning. And now the Chilean is up into 3rd place behind the South African Nicolas Rus. Gladys is desperate to try and make sure that the Algerian star Leo Robinson doesn't get through. So Robinson tried to come through. Renaud Franco is down at the back of the field, the European champion and the European Championship leader, I should say, of the FIA Karting Academy Trophy. Renaud Franco, who leads the points, and Salim Hanna, who is 2nd in the points, are down at the back. Hanna has not started. Franco is last. This season is turning into an absolute lottery.
Yeah, we wonder what happened over there. It was off screen, unfortunately, for Renaud Franco. Against reasons will have to be found out. And watch out for the back. This is in the lead for battling for 4th place. Beautifully made by Leo Robinson ahead of Maciej Gladys, I think it was, with indeed confirmation of Leo Robinson getting ahead in the last part of the track. And for the back, Luca Neuenschwander was trying to do the same, but was forced to stay behind.
Well, Franco has now made up places. He's got past Tyler Jean Robinson and also past Kunaka Gazazi of Indonesia. So they are now starting to move forward, is Renaud Franco. Up the inside, this is a tough battle. Can Gladys finish it off? He just shuts the door on Leo Robinson. Kastelich is lining up a potential overtaking move as well, the Slovenian. So there might be a big opportunity here for Kastelich to try and work his way through. Watch out for Luca Neuenschwander as well, the Brazilian, as he tries to move forward. This is not going to be so easy for Leo Robinson to get past Maciej Gledizh, who's clearly had a bit of a difficult start. This will also be interesting in terms of strategy as to who's put fresh tyres on the kart. They will obviously, or at least more realistically, have gone for the left side of the kart. Have we got a kart stopped on the far side of the circuit? Yes, we do. Kart stopped and out of the kart. Now, who is that? I think that's Kanaka Guzazi. So the Indonesian, I think, is out of the race there. That is unfortunate for Kanaka Guzazi. His race appears to be over, and he is the one driver that has not come through, so that is unfortunate. Renault Franco, by the way, is now up to 18th. He's got past Emil Gjerdrum, so still good progress being made by the Dutchman, and he's only got 4 laps to make it happen.
And the charge might be starting for Maciej Gledizh, who put up the fastest lap, 51.4 at the moment for the driver in 4th place. Still 4 tenths left to climb to get close to Nicolas Ambiado. This is battle for 3rd place, as in the meantime David Walter is trying to get away as far as he can from Nicolas Roos with 3 tenths of a second between the 2 leaders. We're halfway through this last qualifying heat of the weekend for those 2 groups, C against D, led by David Walter, watching over his shoulder. Just behind is Nicolas Roos from South Africa. Further back, Nicolas Ambiado keeping a close watch as well. These are the top 3 drivers pulling away from the rest, with Maciej Gledizh a bit on his own at the moment. The young Polish driver, Leo Robinson in 5th. Kastelic follows in 6th. Noah Shawander is further back. Watch out for the move coming up, maybe in that particular turn. The hairpin of 4. Another fastest lap put together by Maciej Gledizh, who is trying to make the contact with the top 3 drivers. So his race is not quite over yet for Maciej Gledizh, who was starting from the front row on his own due to the absence of Salim Hanna, but yet he wasn't able to confirm that pace-wise in the early stages of this race. But we still have a couple of laps before the checkered flag. Not quite a lot of time remaining, I'm afraid, for Maciej Gledizh, but it's coming close to Nicolas Ambiado.
Something tells me this is about to get spicy. Walter, Roos, Ambiado and Gledizh very close together as they come into the penultimate lap now, and Nicolas Roos is gaining ground massively on David Walter. Will he make the switch to come up into turn 2? No, he hangs back in position for a little moment longer. Ambiado is right there though, so he will be wanting to make the overtaking move on David Walter sooner rather than later. Expect a bit into turn 4. He has another think about it. Again, it's too early as far as he's concerned, as Leo Robinson now bangs in the fastest lap. He senses that with these 4 getting hectic, he might be able to snatch a top 3 finish potentially from currently P5th. So Leo Robinson is starting to put the hammer down and gain ground. He wants to be in the box seat when these 4 start to trade blows, but Walter, Roos, Ambiado and Gledizh definitely very close together as they come off the penultimate corner, and now they will go into the final right-hander onto the home straight. Last lap.
Let's not forget that in the previous races we've seen a lot of overtaking maneuvers in that particular last lap. Shall we see this happening once again? Walter, 3 tenths on Nicolas Roos. Ambiado goes through for the move. Yes, he does in turn number 2. Nicolas Ambiado takes the position out of Nicolas Roos. He's going to have to shut the door. Can he actually go any further and take the lead? But in the meantime, actually, David Walter was able to pull away. He's shutting the door on turn number 4, Nicolas Roos.
Nicolas Roos trying to hold it right round the outside and gets back in a 2nd position. Amazing from Nicolas Roos. Now Maciej Gledizh is trying to take 3rd position away from Ambiado. He's up on the curbs. Leo Robinson's going to sweep in. That's why Robinson's been pushing up into 3rd position. Kastelic goes with him. Brilliant work from Leo Robinson. Now Kastelic is going to sweep in on Robinson. He takes 3rd position, but David Walter and Nicolas Roos are going to disappear. David Walter wins his last heat of the weekend. Nicolas Roos in 2nd, and Kastelic comes home 3rd in front of Leo Robinson, Maciej Gledizh and Nicolas Ambiado. Oh, terrific work from David Walter and Nicolas Roos. Timing to perfection. David Walter getting the move done initially on Maciej Gledizh and starting to chip away at it. The Danish driver has been absolutely superb this time, and that is a worthy victory.
A worthy victory indeed, but what did we tell you? The Academy Trophy is never concluded before the checkered flag, and those last laps are particularly hectic once again, with the big losers in the fight. Unfortunately for them, Maciej Gledizh and Nicolas Ambiado losing positions in just a few corners before the checkered flag. But David Walter did the job, unable to be caught by the rest of the field. A 2nd pretty much advantage on Nicolas Roos, too busy battling with the rest of the field. Mark Kastelic and Leo Robinson saw that gap, went for it and took 3rd and 4th respectively. In the rest of the classification, Marcel Gladys, Ampiado 5th and 6th, followed by Luca Neuschawander. Luca Flucha is 8th with a good recovery of 7th position. Then we have Leo Zelenko in 9th from Darius Babayona. 8 places gained for Lugis Franson up to 11. 12th place for Augustin Bernier from Alexander Schkaltjen. Matej Konik follows in 14 from Renaud Frankot, who still was able to climb just a little bit to 15, but what a disastrous race it was for him.
Terrible luck for him. Sol de Colombres, the Mexican, in 16th place in front of Leon Ochai and Mate Pruz. 18th place. 19th for Tyler Jean Robinson of South Africa, and Christian Gedrum is 20th across the line in the end. Kanaka Guzazi, the only retirement, but the non-start for Salim Hanna. What a terrible heat that was for our title contenders, Renaud Franco and Salim Hanna, unable to take advantage of the last qualifying heat.